You all must know that Assam is famous for the one-horned rhino. Rhino is the pride of Assam. Well, Assam, India is also famous for the world's largest river island. This is Majuli, also UNESCO World Heritage Center. Majuli is in northeast India and surrounded by the mighty river Brahmaputra. Majuli has total area of 352 square kilometers. Today, I want to take you on an interesting tour I recently made in December 2022 to Majuli and Sivsagar. Now, I am on the banks of the mighty river Brahmaputra at Guwahati, Assam. Brahmaputra is a transboundary river which flows through Tibet, Northeast India and Bangladesh. It has different names. It merges with the Ganga in the Ganga Delta and becomes Padma and Meghna in Bangladesh. It finally empties in the Bay of Bengal. We started our journey from Tezpur and traveled 330 kilometers to Majuli. On the north banks of the river Brahmaputra, it was a nice cool winter morning. The road was very good and the scenery was awesome with so much greenery. On the way, we crossed the largest tea estate in Asia, that is Monabari Tea Estate in Biswanath district of Assam. It covers an area of approx 1,368 hectares. The most exciting part of this trip was that I never thought that there was a roadway to Majuli. But there is this road that connects Majuli to the mainland. It is over a small tributary of the river Brahmaputra called the Kherkota Huti. As it was winter, the Kherkota Huti was dry at the time. I took time to gaze at the beauty of the surroundings. As we entered Majuli, we were welcomed by the yellow blooms of the mustard plant, covering acres of land. There was no pollution, no factories, and everything was so serene and beautiful as if it was out of the polluted world. The roads were very good. There were small shops in various places. We reached our destination after 30 minutes. After we checked in a resort, we went boating in the nearby river called Luit. There, we got to see the Khora Jal, which is a traditional way of fishing. It was a new experience. Majuli is famous for Satra. Satra means holy areas in a network of decentralized monasteries, each headed by a guru. The institution of Satra is a unique feature of Vaishnavism in Assam, founded by Shankardeva, the father of Assamese culture. We went to Dakshinpat Satra. The Satra was established by Vamshi Gopal disciple Sadradhikar Shri Vanamali Dev in 1584. The Satras are not just monasteries, but centers of traditional performing arts. Majuli is home to 22 Satras. There are many shops outside the Satra. Then we started our journey to Afalamukh ferry ghat. On the way, I saw that many houses were on a platform to protect the house from floods in the rainy season. Afalamukh Ghat is one of the two ghats or river ports of Majuli, on the banks of the river Brahmaputra. The weather was very cold and we enjoyed the river bank as we waited for the ferry. While we crossed the river, I took a moment to admire the beauty of Majuli and the river Brahmaputra. I said goodbye to Majuli. Nimati Ghat is about 7 km from Afalamukh Ghat and is in the mainland in Jorhat district. We move on to our next destination, Sivsagar, formerly known as Rangpur, which was the capital of the Ahom kingdom from the 17th to 18th century. The Ahoms ruled Assam for 6 centuries. The next day we visited the Shiva Dal. Shiva Dal is dedicated to Lord Shiva and was built between 1731 to 1738 AD. The temple was 104 feet in height. Next to the temple is the Sivsagar tank. Both of these was built by Bar Raja Ambika, Queen of Ahom King Swargadev Siva Sinha. The pond has a total area of 257 acres. The Assam Time Museum is also close to the tank. There is another large tank called the Jaisagar tank, also known as the Jaisagar Borpukhure. This is the largest man-made tank in Asia, built by the renowned Ahom king Rudra Singha. in memory of his mother Joymati Kuwori. This lake was built in 1697 in just 45 days and covers an area of 318 acres. The Joydol temple is also near the tank. We then visited Rangghar or Color House. Rangghar is the oldest amphitheater in Asia, often called Colosseum of the East. This is a two-story building where the kings and nobles of the Ahom kingdom used to enjoy popular games like buffalo fights, particularly during the Rongali Bihu. It was constructed during the reign of Swargadeo Rudra Singha, with bamboo and wood, but later rebuilt with a brick by Swargadeo Pramada Singha in 1744 to 1751 AD. The roof of the Rangghar is shaped like an inverted royal Ahom longboat. Baked bricks made out of paste of rice, eggs, matima, and a type of pulse and a fish called borali was used to make this structure. No matter, the Rangghar is intact all these years. It is a very beautiful structure. Our next stop was Talatarghar, the seat of the royal court as well as the army base of the Ahom kings. Swargadeo Rajeshwar Sinha built the palace in 1765 AD. The palace consisted of 7 stories, of which 4 decks can be seen above the ground and other 3 stories were underground. There were underground exit routes used for escape during enemy attacks. Our last stop was Karenghar, also known as the Gargaon Palace, which is located in Gargaon, 15 kilometers from Sivsagar. Of all the Ahom architecture, the Karenghar is one of the grandest examples. It was originally wooden and built up to the reign of Swargadeo Pramada Sinha in 1751 AD. But Swargadeo Rajeshwar Sinha built the present permanent structure in 1752 AD with 7-storied palaces made of bricks and boulders.
My Majuli and Sivsagar trips were very good. I never knew that so many incredible and historical places were in Assam. Wait a minute, which is the smallest river island in the world? It is Mananda and it is right behind me. Hope you like this video and please visit Assam.